Good day everyone, we're Group 6 and we're going to present to you Rizal in Hong Kong and Macau in 1888. Hounded by powerful enemies, Rizal was forced to leave his country for a second time in February 1888. At 27 years of age, he was a full-grown man, a practicing physician, and a recognized man of letters. Unlike his first journey abroad in 1882, he was an eager student in search of wisdom. This time, he was an embittered victim of human inequalities, a delusional dreamer, and a frustrated reformer. On 3rd of February 1888, after a 6-month stay in Colombo, Rizal left Manila for Hong Kong on board the steamer SS Zafiro. He was sick and sad during the crossing of the China Sea. When the ship made a brief stop over on Amoy, Rizal chose not to disembark for 3 reasons. He was not feeling well. It was raining hard, and he had heard that the city was dirty. On 8th of February, Rizal arrived in Hong Kong. There, he was welcomed by Filipino residents including Jose Maria Basa, Balbino Mauricio, and Manuel Liarte, another Filipino exile from Cavite. While staying in Hong Kong, Rizal was shadowed by a Spanish spy, former secretary of Governor General Terrero. He closely monitored his movements. During his stay, Rizal wrote a letter to his close friend Dr. Ferdinand Blumentritt, expressing his bitterness and sadness. He resented the false accusations against him that he was holding secret meetings to overthrow the Spanish government. He also mentioned that his friends had offered him money to leave the country, not only for his safety but for all theirs as well. On February 18th, Rizal, accompanied by Basa, visited Macau. They traveled aboard the ferry steamer Kiang, which Rizal described as a beautiful, clean, white boat meant for river navigation. According to Rizal, Macau was a small, low, and gloomy city. It had many gambling houses but very few steamers, making it look sad and almost lifeless. During his 2-day stay in Macau, Rizal and Basa were hosted by Don Juan Francisco Lecaros, a wealthy Spanish Filipino married to a Portuguese woman. Rizal explored the city, visiting cathedrals, the famous grotto, the casino, theaters, churches, pagodas, and botanical gardens. On the evening of February 19th, he witnessed a Catholic religious procession where devotees were dressed in blue and purple robes, carrying lighted candles. On 20th of February, Rizal and Basa returned to Hong Kong. There, Rizal observed the Chinese way of life, their language, grammar, and customs. He noted several experiences including the lively celebrations of Chinese New Year, which lasted for days. He also observed a boisterous Chinese theater performance, which he described as having the longest meal in the world. While in Hong Kong, Rizal noted the religious diversity in the city's cemeteries. He observed that the Protestant cemetery was the most beautiful, with well-groomed plants and clean pathways. The Catholic cemetery was the most extravagant, with ornate mausoleums and expensive tombstones. The Muslim cemetery, on the other hand, was the simplest, containing only a small mosque and tombstones with Arabic inscription. On the 22nd of February 1888, Rizal left Hong Kong on board the Oceanic, an American steamer bound for Japan. While he did not like the meals on board, he admired the ship for its cleanliness and efficient management. His cabin mate was a British Protestant missionary who had lived in China for 27 years, whom Rizal described as a good man. That concludes Rizal's journey in Hong Kong and Macau. Thank you everyone for listening.